All right, welcome back for video two, part two, which is to draw this print of the outline of the egg, not the details, the outline onto your metal sheet, the tooling foil. Now, as far as the base, you do want something like this, felt, foam board, those will work. But to put it on hard surface, it will barely work, okay? So what you're gonna do, inform your students to, of course, grab your two items here, get some tape, and tape your picture onto here. And of course, the felt is underneath. No taping with that, of course. Now, you do need a ink pen. Now, something that's not super sharp. You do not want that. That would risk holes onto your artwork. But you want something old school. One of these dull pens. These work perfectly. Something cheap. No biggie with that. Also, make a little marking at the very top, very lightly. You don't want to press down with that because it'll show. And you're going to start from here and go all the way around. So let's get started. I would say medium pressure, slowly, take your time. Now you're gonna feel slight tugs, I would say, because it is a thick material. I would suggest lifting it up ever so often. And if you want to see if it's working, well, all you have to do is just flip it over and you can see the indentation right there. All right, and to find your spot, you just lightly move your pen. There it is. Here's my spot there. You just keep on going. Now, the reason why we're not drawing the details right after this and tracing it is that sometimes students want to go back over and unfortunately double line, triple line, or worse, and we don't want to prevent that from happening. And so it's just best to remove this soon after. So I'm lifting it up. In some moments I might feel just a little stop here and there, as you can see. Medium pressure. Okay. And all the way around here. Okay. And just flip it over on the back. If they want to lift the paper, that's fine. But as you can see here, I may have like a little spot or two. And if that's the case, it's not a big issue because you just lift this up, take it off, and then you can just go in from there. All right, there, just make your little markings of skipped areas. And you may have to like press up and down with the ink pen. Now you can use a dull pencil, very, very dull. Again, nothing sharp. All right, so now we're going to proceed to tracing the foil. Again, start at the top center. Yeah, my nail is gone, but we're not going to talk about that. All right, here we go. Now the pressure, I would say, is going to feel slightly different because the paper has been removed. Please give your students a warning about that. And once you make the marking, there are no backsies. You cannot fix that. So it looks good. So far, so good. If any small details, please don't worry about it. What I love about dragging scales, they're not perfect. And that's what makes it beautiful. We are not perfect, so we just want to keep it moving. And it does encourage those perfectionist students. We all have them. We all know one or two. To accept that. All right, so as you can see, I may have to lift certain areas like this one, but that is okay. And again, start at the bottom middle. Please do not begin here or in between those crevices. We want it to look layered, overlapped. That is another lesson right there. Overlapping. All right. This will be a great time to vibe out to some music or keep it silent like this. Have the kids, you know, it's okay to have moments of silence, mindful moments. Okay. Now you will notice that there will be some ink residue here, and you can easily wipe that off later with rubbing alcohol. That's even the best part about this. So you might get some on your hands. Again, I have a little bit right there, and that is okay. And I'm going to stop here and proceed to this. It's done magically. Yay. So what you're going to do with a permanent marker, I won't remove this felt just to prevent for any prints. This is surprisingly the actual, let me go ahead and put the letter B for back, and then the letter F for the front. This will be the front, this texture area. It actually feels satisfying. Okay, now we're about to get back to the last part of this before we